Welcome to your daily walk with God. As you begin your journey today, take a moment to breathe slowly. In and out. With every breath in, receive God's grace. With every breath out, release your worries into His hands. He knows every desire beating in your heart. Feel free to open your hands in front of you and welcome God into this time. Hear me as I pray, O Lord. Be merciful and answer me. God's hands and heart are already open to you. His face is turned to you with patient eyes and steadfast love. He is so glad to walk with you today. My heart has heard you say, "Come and talk with me." And my heart responds, "Lord, I am coming." Today, we join the Jewish people who have begun to believe in Jesus. Jesus has claimed to come from God, and some Jews have begun believing. Now Jesus encourages them to continue down that path of belief. John chapter 8 tells the story. Jesus said to the people who believed in him, "You are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings. And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Truth often dawns in our lives slowly. The first light of the morning is so subtle, we hardly notice it. After a little while, the sky is no longer black, but indigo. The shadows of night have turned into shades of blue. In your life, do you remember a moment when the truth dawned in your heart and illuminated the landscape of your life? As you walk with God, what moment do you remember when the light began to dawn in you? Jesus said to the people who believed in him, "You are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings." Some Jewish people were believing in Jesus for the first time. The truth was just beginning to dawn in their lives. But the full daylight was still some way off. So Jesus encouraged them to remain faithful. They could still run back into the darkness if they chose. And only by remaining faithful could the truth fully illuminate their lives. What does remaining faithful look like for you right now? Perhaps there are still shades and shadows that you haven't quite brought into the light. Dark places where you feel confused or ashamed or afraid. As you await the full light of day, what deeper faithfulness is Jesus inviting you into? And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. If you remain faithful, Jesus promises more than truth. He promises freedom. Just like the dawn of truth, the dawn of freedom is subtle. It takes time. Freedom often comes slowly, sometimes imperceptibly. And before we realize it, we are no longer groping about in darkness. Instead, we can carefully bypass pitfalls that once encircled us. As you walk with God today, do you notice any newfound freedom? If not, is there an area where you long for greater freedom? Whatever the case, take a moment to share with God what's going on in your heart. God, thank you for the grace of your slow sunrise in my heart. Help me to remain faithful, that the light of your truth might shine brighter and brighter in my life. Help me to remain faithful, that your spirit of freedom would spread across the frontiers of my soul. And lead me further and further out of the darkness into your glorious day. Amen. May God's Spirit guide your steps today. Join us again tomorrow as we continue this walk with God.